That and that screaming.
Oh, he's still playing.
Yeah. He just hollering.
All right, can you hear us all right, Miss Asia?
Yeah.
All right, we have hit the record button. Carolyn, Peck, and Marie, you guys can pretty much, oh, here comes another human being. Hold on.
Is it Sam?
It's not Sam, here's Christos.
Oh.
So let's go ahead and start with Miss Carolyn Peck.
Asia, with these last 3 games, how do you keep your focus knowing that the Olympics are coming up?
Because I mean, I'm a goal-oriented person. So right now, my goal when I'm with the Aces is to win everything that I'm out there on the court for, and that's what keeps me focused. That's what keeps me locked in. Because one game at a time, with this league and how good they are, we can't slack off. So that's how I stay focused. Is just focusing on the task that is at hand, which is right now finishing off this until the break, finishing off these games until the break.
The first time you all played Phoenix, there was no Taurasi. She's playing tonight. What do you have to prepare for?
I mean, Dee is one of the best of our league, and she's going to get where she wants whenever she wants. That's a sign of a great player. So for us, we just got to make it hard for her as much as possible. Play her honest. I guess that's more of a Garb question, so Jackie probably has a better answer. But at the end of the day, you know, she's going to hit shots, but we can't let that discourage us. We still have to stay within our system.
And then going against Brittany Griner again, when you all played them the first time, she had, 27 and 11. How do you contain her?
Ooh, I don't know, honestly. You know, you got to try your best whenever you can. Just again, make it hard for her, make her uncomfortable. Do to teams what teams do to us, pretty much. Make us uncomfortable, get us out of our rhythm, and do the best way possible.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Christos?
Hello, Asia. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm fine. 2 questions for you. The first one is, how important for you, both for you personally and the whole team, is to stay on top until the break?
I mean, like I just told Carolyn, you know, I'm a goal-oriented person. I think we all are. And right now, our goal is just to focus on the games that are ahead. Not even the games that are ahead, the game that is tonight, and really just stay in the moment. It can get hard when you have the Olympic break coming up and All-Star break and everything in between. But at the end of the day, our league is really good, and these games matter just as much as the games are going to matter after the break. So we're just going to focus on the task at hand and stay within ourselves and within our system.
And also for you, did you notice any kind of growth on your game this season? And how beneficial is all those games for the upcoming Olympics for you?
I think I've grown a lot in my game just from all different aspects. You know, I put the work in the off season, so to see it come up, and it's not necessarily on the stat sheet, just by just being in shape and being able to play for a long time. It's always a good growth moment for me. When you're able to play these games before the Olympics, I think this is a good way. I don't know, this is my first Olympics, but I think it's pretty nice that we can still be in the flow of training and playing and just going there. We're just going to have different teammates, but we all have the same mindset and the same standard, which is the win goal. And we're going to go in there with that mindset and going to see what the outcome is.
Thank you very much. Keep up.
Thank you.
Asia, one way the stat sheet has jumped out at us with your line is the free throws. What did you do in particular during the offseason to become a 90% free throw shooter? Much better than Bill Laimbeer.
I think the biggest thing is I got to credit Impact. Impact really helped me just focus on just knocking down the free throws and how important they really are. And I never know I'll find myself getting mad when I miss more than 2 free throws in a game. But that's what it's really all about, is just focusing in, because those are points that, you know, they're going to change your game in a sense. So I just really focusing on that just really helped me in that situation.
Anne-Marie?
Asia, can you give me a little bit on Jisoo in terms of her preparation for the Olympics, thanks to playing with you and Liz and all this time? We saw her working out after the game the other day in order to get her conditioning ready for 40 minutes a game.
Yeah, I mean, that's G. G's such a hard worker. Like, people really don't see that within her, of course, but we see it as her teammates. She's a joy to be around. Her energy, she just glows, it beams off of her. And just to know how important she is to the Korean team is just amazing. Like, I remember seeing her in Serbia, and it was like a different swagger about herself. And I can tell that she brought that swagger to the team this year, and that confidence is there. And I know it's tough playing behind Liz and I and Dee and everyone else, but she still holds her own when she's out there and she knows the job that she needs to take care of. So super proud of her. That's my drafty. That's my draft. We came in at the same time, and I always have love for G. That's my girl. So I'm excited to see her grow within this league, but also in the Olympics.
And the addition of Kia Stokes, she came in the other day and had 4 rebounds. Kind of what has impressed you or made an impression on you with Stokes so far?
I mean, playing against Kia, you already know she gets the job done down low. She does all the little things, and now playing alongside of her, it's really a lot of fun. Like, she's gonna do not even, I want to say the dirty work. She's just gonna do her job, and that's what we need. Someone to come in just to take care of business and keep it moving, and that's who Kia is. And I'm excited just to continue to play alongside her.
And then finally for me, if you look at the numbers, we dug through a bunch of them. This team is getting better right now over these last couple of games in a variety of areas, 3-point shooting, rebounding, certainly margin of victory. How is this team getting stronger, in your opinion, during what could have been a very difficult stretch?
Yeah, I think we're starting to finally understand each other. I think in the beginning, everyone was trying to do everything and figure everything out. But at the end of the day, I think we're letting the game come to us. We're understanding our system more. We're understanding each other more, and puts us in a good situation. I think our talent speaks for itself. When you look at the stat sheet, you're like, oh my gosh, but it's different playing it. And I think we're slowly starting to get into the groove of that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Final question comes via email from Pepper Pursley, who is unable to join us today. Asia, there's a lot of talk about great players and GOATs, but in your opinion, what skills define a truly great basketball player?
Ooh, I don't. Ooh, I don't even know. Like, on-court skills, I think that just speaks for itself. But I think the skill is just a leadership. I think having leadership and communication are 2 big skills that you need to be a GOAT and to be great. I think those are the ones that surpass everyone else, is understanding, okay, I don't want to be average. I want to be better than that. I want to get people involved, but at the same time, I want to produce at a very high level. So I think communicating, holding yourself accountability, those are all skills that you have to develop in order to be great.
Perfect. Thank you. We will swap you out for Jackie Young.